Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Matt Shad on this wonderful Saturday. It's an interesting day. It's like 71 degrees, 72 degrees. The wind is blowing. The leaves are falling and flying all over the place. It's a great day. I'm taking a break. I'm actually vacuuming. That's right. Doing a bunch of other stuff too. Reorganizing, packing, and unpacking, and thinking about doing some rice, some mylar bags. But hey, otherwise, it's just a normal, regular, everyday. It's a good day, right? Yeah, I mean it is for most of us here in America, in other places. It's a relatively good day. But I tell you, who did not have a good day? Yeah, that's right. Those Americans that were trapped in Afghanistan, left by Trader Joe's malicious / incompetent regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Gate in August of last year in Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls. And 300 plus people lost things like arms and legs and limbs and things that don't grow back. Every day, never forget whose fault this is. But there's hope. There is hope. There was hope. Oh. Speaking of hope, here's charity. There are folks that they're working, that were working and are working. These folks are still in country. And that is Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project X, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. Charity wants to be in the video. Meanwhile, Charity wants to be in the video. Meanwhile, Brazil. Yes, that place, Balisaurio. Lula. Look into it, folks. You're not getting shown what's going on there, and nobody is. Not even the folks in Brazil. The censorship is real. They have shut down all dissenting voices on all their social media, and this was a order by their judicial committee or something. So there's some pre-court. Apparently, they have a lot more power than before. All of which were put in the judicial and the electoral judge court committee, whatever the fuck they call them. You guys know what they are. They're all put in by the can we say the communist regime, and that's of course how Lula da Silva gained control and power by letting his folks put him in and then shutting down dissent. Balisaurio, he's like the Brazilian Trump. When he has a rally, everybody shows up. Like you can see that they have that. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of people just amazing patriot Brazilian patriots that are just hey, they will not be ruled by a world government, by a tyrannical regime, and that's what Lula is. He is, and of course he is, of course he is a horse, of course, from Klaus. World Economic Forum, all that. Yeah, he's that guy. He is definitely an EO, elite occultist. He. There's an interesting fact. Back in 2017 or whatever, he got hit for corruption and all kinds of other things, and they tried to put him in prison for 13 years, and he kept appealing and reappealing and counter appealing, and he never went. Well, he did go to prison, then he got let out. Didn't serve 13 years, of course, and they dropped all charges of him. So there you go, folks. Corruption to the core, and the people are not happy. They have shut down roads. They have. They're calling for the military to get involved, which the military is pro Bolisario, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Please forgive me. But yeah, they're pro presidente. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They are not red, and the people, which are millions of them, like I said, we are many, they are few, right? It's and it shows. It clearly shows how their election went. Very very similar to how ours went as well. At first and foremost, in the beginning, Belisario was winning, and then all of a sudden at the end, all these votes just kept pouring in, and little by little, no majority, boom, started going in Lula's favor. Funny how that worked, and it mirrored ours as well. They have a interesting system just like ours. It's electronic. There is paper. People do use paper votes, but it's all inputted into an electronic database, and things are made valid or invalid depending on who is who is counting the votes, right? I can't think it was it Stalin or Lenin, I forget. It doesn't matter who votes, it's who counts the votes, right? So it's been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget.